I was speaking to a mate of mine just the other day, a guy called Bruce Bayliss, actually, who lives up our way. He's been living in Europe for the year, more or less. I says, how was Europe, Bruce? He says, Fred, it's a mess. We don't know how lucky we are, mate. We don't know how lucky we are. My father-in-law's feeling pretty pleased with himself. He's been living in Greece for the good of his health. I says, how was the climate? And how was your year? He says, the climate's too hot. You can't get a beer. The Sheilas look like blokes, and of course the blokes are all queer. The Turks and the Arabs, well, they live far too near. And if you're going to have a really good time, you might as well live here. He says, you don't know how lucky you are, Fred. We don't know how lucky we are. I was down the plough and checkbook night before last. There's a guy down there on the floor with his brain at half-mast. I says, you're looking really bad, mate. Your eyes look like strings. He says, get me an 8, will you, Fred, please? I can't see a thing. We don't know how lucky we are, mate. We don't know how lucky we are. There's a guy I know who lives in town, see him about once a year. He's had a coronary since Easter. He's got a hemorrhage in his ear. He went bankrupt a couple of weeks back, and now his wife left him too. I said, you're looking odd, mate. You're looking queer. What are you going to do? He says, we don't know how lucky we are, Fred. He says, we don't know how lucky we are. My stock agent's got a beach house where he spends most of his days. His wife bit the dust down there last year, got eaten by a couple of crays, and his 2 littlest daughters got killed by a whale. I said, are you going down there this year? He says, Fred, right on the nail. We don't know how fortunate we are to have that place. We don't know how propitious are the circumstances, Frederick. So when things are looking really bad, you're thinking of giving it away, remember New Zealand's a cracker. And I reckon, come what may, if things get appallingly bad, we all get atrociously poor. If we stand in the queue with our hats on, we can borrow a few million more. We don't know how lucky we are. We just don't realise how fortunate we are. We've no idea of the luck we possess. We just don't know how lucky we all are.